he needs them a lot to take the pressure off, because the fact of the modern NBA is that it doesn't matter how great your best player is, you need an elite primary ball handler. You know, think about in other words, not just two great players, but one guy who's going to be on ball, who knows what to do with the offense, who's controlling the flow of the game. And KD is really not that. He can be that at times, but he's not a point guard or point forward. Not really. Just too tall, I guess. It's just not him. That is Steph. And you think about, you go to any great team. Maybe Olajuwon's the only one who didn't have that quite, even though he had Sam Cassell, who was quite good. Shaq even, take like the best big you can think of in recent times, had Penny and then Kobe and then Wade. LeBron is a primary ball handler. So was Michael Jordan, really. That's really just not what KD is. He needs that guy, and Steph is the only one on the team who fits that description. Now, the Warriors are so well coached and have so much talent, and that includes, obviously, Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, not to mention role players who know how to play, that it's not like they can't compete and even beat some good teams without Steph. But without Steph, Stephen A., you might be sitting here saying something like, oh, I don't know. Okay, KD, what you gonna do, right? Well, KD is really not that kind of player. He's not the guy with the ball in his hand at all times controlling the offense. He needs that guy with him, and that is Steph Curry on the Warriors.
Well, see, it's words that you throw into your soliloquies that I got to be mindful for. Like, for example, when you say KD's not that kind of player, he needs. No, he prefers, not need. What evidence do you have that KD needs whatever? The fact of the matter is they've only lost one game in this playoff series. You saw how they ramrodded the Pelicans. I didn't see Steph Curry on the court Saturday when they were up by 28-30, running Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday and a crew out of the gym after they had swept the Portland Trail Blazers, when people like Max Kellerman was sitting up there talking about how the Pelicans was going to beat them. I didn't see Steph Curry on the floor at that particular moment in time. What I'm saying to you is that when we say these things about Kevin Durant, it's what he prefers. It's what he would rather have. It's what he likes and what makes him comfortable. I'm talking about what his game possesses. When I sit there and say, what you gonna do, I'm talking about, okay, these are adverse circumstances. It's not ideal. It's not what you would like. It's not a bed of roses waiting for you, this rose-petaled path to the finals. It's going to be a couple of bumps in the road. What you going to do? Because I know what he can do. And that's the point of it all. It's what you can do. It's not about what you prefer. We all know that under ideal circumstances, what certain players are going to do.
He was on a Thunder team that was loaded. What did he do? Does that mean he's not a great player or one of the handful of best players in the world? He is not the player normally who's going to monopolize the ball. One of the great things about KD is by the way, take any team in history. He makes that team better. Because in a way, it sounds like an insult. It's not. He's the ultimate complementary player. He plays defense. He's amazing on offense. He doesn't need the ball to be effective. He can get his points in the flow of the game, or you can make him the focal point of an offense. But he still really does need someone to get him that ball. And that is Steph Curry. By the way, that goes for all the players who aren't primary ball handlers. Kareem needed Oscar and Magic, or he never won a championship.
I didn't say we.
Oh, yeah, need to win a championship?
I said
yes,
need. He doesn't need it. Kevin Durant, no matter what circumstances, no matter what position you've put Kevin Durant in throughout his career, he's good for 25 to 27 a night. He's good for that on better than 49% shooting.
Good for?
No matter what the circumstances. He doesn't need it. He prefers it. And what we've gotten on him about in the past is what his preference is.
No, see, here's the thing. Now you are being slick, which was what you could accuse me of. And the way you're being slick is, of course, KD doesn't need it to score a lot and play defense. But you and I both know when you say, okay, KD, what you going to do, it's not just about producing, because KD produces under all circumstances. He's a great two-way player. We're talking about the
And?
results of the team. Can KD be the best player on a team that wins a championship? In order to achieve those kind of results, he needs Steph Curry. That's what he's doing in Golden State. He needs a guy who is going to be the primary ball handler, but won't monopolize the ball, can shoot from long range.
Stop for a second. Steph Curry. Who doesn't need Steph Curry?
You're not accusing me of that.
Who doesn't need Steph Curry? I mean, what are you? I mean, are you gonna say? Are you gonna say next that your shirt is blue? I mean, who, Captain Obvious? Who doesn't need Steph Curry? Anybody would love to have Steph Curry.
Okay.
Everybody would love to have Steph Curry. What are you talking about?
It's not just that they'd love to have him, Stephen A. It's that a guy like, when we talk about the greatest players of all time, Kobe, even with Derek Fisher, Kobe's really a primary ball handler. So is Michael Jordan. Even when they're off ball, they're handling that ball a lot, and they can run your offense if and when you need them to in crunch time. That's what they can do. Obviously, that's the case with LeBron. I'm saying KD doesn't quite fit into that category. Therefore, he's more reliant on a talented guard who's going to play next to him.